Guys, Frostiique here, and today's video is going to be a little bit different, but hopefully you guys will enjoy it. I do want to give a quick apology. Today's video, well, obviously you know when I'm saying this, I do apologise that it is late. I know I did it, was it last week or the week before I did it then? I'm just been really busy recently, but I'm going to, hopefully my upcoming videos will be on time. But anyway, today I'm talking about a really exciting game, and that is Ethereal Clash of Souls. So I'm just going to be talking about the game and explaining what it is for you. So Ethereal is going to be a MOBA. Most MOBAs are 5v5, but this is going to be 6 versus 6, the main mode. This game is mostly getting sort of attention from people that played Paragon. So if you got, myself included, so if you guys did play Paragon, definitely sort of follow this game. It's looking really promising at the moment. So as opposed to your normal map, it's actually going to be a map, like a vertical map, so there's going to be lanes on top of each other. Sounds a bit crazy, but try and follow on. So you'll have a bottom lane, middle, I don't think they've said how many there are yet, but it's really unique and ambitious, and I really like that about the game. And as we get on later, there are characters that can take advantage of this. It's developed by Undying Games, and I believe they started development, I think I read on the website, around winter 2017. So it was actually before Paragon closed, so they've been developing it for a little while now, and it is looking really good. So the alpha, we are expected to be able to play that by the end of 2019. So we should be able to have it soon, and I'm really excited for it. Just a quick note as well, it is only expected to be for PC at launch, and then if the game goes well, they are looking into porting it to console. So hopefully it goes well, and then it will be on consoles as well. But PC is just going to be at launch for now. So we're going to be looking through the myths and the classes. So the myths are the characters in the game, like your gods in Smite. So we're just going to be looking through the classes, and the first one is the Archmage. There are 8 classes, by the way, guys. The first one being the Archmage, and each class has a class ability. So something special that every single character of this class can do it. And the Archmages, or Archmage, is teleportation sigils. So Archmages can place teleportation sigils around the map. I think this is a really interesting one. So you might be able to, well, obviously you'll be able to teleport around the map, so you could go back to base and then teleport back to your spot on the lane. It'd be quite interesting to see whether only the Archmage can use them, or if your whole team can use them, because I think that would be quite strong, but we'll have to see. It's just going to be like your mage mid laner, I'm assuming. And the myths that have been revealed so far, this isn't necessarily all of them, but the myths that have been revealed so far for the Archmage are Noxus, Seer of Light, Ikaika, the Volcanic Core, and Kalia, the One-Tail Kitsune. So next we're going to take a look at the Berserker. So the Berserker, it says it's a bruiser type myth, so this is going to be quite sort of your tanky, ground and pound myth. And their class ability is a destructible terrain. Berserkers can destroy trees or rocks to create bridges or block a road. Utilising this ability will apply a cooldown. I think this is a really interesting, another sort of ambitious, unique thing about Ethereal, that the myths can interact with the terrain. I think this one kind of sort of interesting actually, that they can destroy it. So if you do like sort of big tanky characters, I think definitely take a look at the Berserker. And the myths that have been shown so far for the Berserker are Arawn, the Harbinger of Doom, Grognark, Primordial Wrath. So now we will take a look at the Knights of Ethereal. It says these are sort of a jack of all trades, so think of these as warriors from Smite or something like that. So they can be quite defensive, but also dish out some damage as well. Their class ability is a Relic Hunt. Knights will select one relic to pursue throughout the game. Completing different goals will unlock various passive and active effects. So effectively, they're going to pick a target, not a target. Well, yeah, like it says, a relic. So I'm assuming you can pick like a path to go down, and then if you do different goals, you will, well, as it says, really unlock various passive and active effects. So it's going to be interesting to see what the different sort of relics are that we can pursue. But the knights are looking interesting, and the myths that have been confirmed so far for the knight class are Acheron, the first knight of Craxus, as well as Talos, the primal vessel. Next up is the Marksmen. Think of these as your hunters or archers from other games. It says they're a highly mobile, high physical damage myth that outranges other classes. So they're going to be doing a lot of damage quickly. So they look interesting. And then their class ability is sharpshooting. Marksmen can select one enemy myth to target for increased damage. This is obviously going to be effective for what they need to do, but I think out of all the class abilities, this is the most normal. So I don't know if they're going to change this. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just I think they could be maybe a little bit more creative, but we'll have to see what happens with that. And the Marksman class has two myths at the moment, and that is Dante, Protector of Aegis, and Malware, the Anomaly. So let's take a look at the Cleric now. So this is going to be like your support healers of Ethereal, a team enhancing focused support, and their class ability is Ethereal Path. Somewhat similar to the Knights. It says clerics can pledge their devotion to a different Ethereal. Each tome grants a different bonus. So again, like the Knights, they're going to have to pick a path to go down, and they will get effects from going down that path, I assume. And the myths that we've got so far for the Cleric are Grace, the Renegade, Nikolai, the Instrument of Hope, who looks amazing, and Marina, the Cerulean Sentinel. She looks quite cool as well, a water-based support. The sixth class is the Reaper. Think of these as your assassins. They're going to be really mobile and flanking, things like that. So I do quite like characters like this. So I'm quite excited to see what the myths play like for this. Their class ability is Parkour, another one to do with the terrain here. Allows the Reaper class to climb over trees, rocks, boulders for a sneak attack. The Parkour ability has a stamina bar applied to it. So yeah, this is like the Berserker in the fact that you can interact with the terrain, but instead of just knocking it down on your enemies, you're going to flank or do a jump attack from it. Just walking down your lane, and then the Reaper comes dashing down off the top of a tree or something. I think this is going to be a really fun class to play with. Yeah, the Reapers that we've got so far are, these two are brothers and sisters actually. We've got Exial, Blades of Duality, Malaya, the Remorseless. The one we'll look at next is Sky Slayer. This is what I was talking about earlier, that these ones can fly and interact with the map. I don't think these are going to be the only people that can access the different tiers, because if you think about the Berserker, they might be able to knock a tree down to use as like a bridge to get down or up, but these are going to be the main people who are going to be hovering between the different tiers. So their class ability is Flight, as I said. Sky Slayers can channel energy to take flight, and this enables them to move freely through the air. What I heard someone else talk about, I think I was watching a YouTube video, it says channel energy. So that's assuming that they won't be able to use their other abilities while they're doing this. Obviously that's not confirmed or anything, that is what I've heard various people say actually. So they'll if they're channeling it, they won't be able to do anything else. So we'll have to see whether that is true or not. Otherwise it does seem quite strong if they can just fly around and bombard you with their abilities. But I am really excited for this class. It's really different. And the myths we have for the Sky Slayers, or the myths that are Sky Slayers, are Leah, Heir of the Jungle, as well as Zero, Light's Herald. And then the 8th class is the Overseer, and this says our mystery 8th class of myths, revealing their purpose at a later time, but feel free to speculate on their capabilities. So yeah, as it says, there's nothing known about these Overseer. I'm trying to think about what they could be. Overseer, you know, maybe they have the ability to monitor different parts of the map at once, or something like that. That's just an idea, guys, but let me know in the comments what you think the Overseers might be able to do. And we've looked at all the classes and the myths now, and what they have on their YouTube channel posted some voice lines for some of the characters, so I'm not going to play the full video. If you do want to see the full video for each character, I will leave the YouTube in the description. I'm just going to play a couple of lines from each myth.
Your destruction has arrived. Legion's Herald has arrived. Start your final rites. Your time is limited. There is nothing for them to pray to now.
2 souls as one.
2 souls as one. When 2 become 1, nothing is impossible.
Still waiting on the whole becoming 1 thing. 2 as 1! That wasn't so tough.
Just what I wanted to hear.
Oh, that's fun! I was supposed to be doing something. Oh, couldn't have been that important. Stay focused, Kalia. Lives are at a butterfly! Playtime is over!
Guys, hopefully you enjoyed the voice lines. I'm really liking the voice lines so far. I think they sound really cool and each character's distinguishable. Good job so far for Undying Games. We'll have to see if they release any more voice line videos. I think they will be, so make sure to subscribe to their YouTube. And as well as that, I will link the website, the Ethereal website, in the description. I really recommend taking a look at that. You can look at all the different classes and the myths, and also there's a lot of lore they've made for this game already, which you can read on the website. But that's mostly what I've got for today. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this bit of a different video. I have wanted to make it because I'm really, really excited for this game. I think it's going to be really good. But with that said, thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.